Is the Bible scientific? Job 37:3. He directeth it under the whole of heaven, and his lightning unto the ends of the earth. So if there are ends of the earth, then this is not scientific. Let's look at Indra Nooyi, who was the former executive officer and chairperson of PepsiCo, and ranked 13 on the Forbes list of the most powerful women in 2014, and second on Fortune in 2015 and 17. This is what she had to say. Quote, leadership is hard to define, and good leadership even harder. But if you can get people to follow you to the ends of the earth, you are a great leader. So is she being scientific? All we need is one example of this phrase, the ends of the earth, with somebody who knows better to prove it is an acceptable way to use such phrases. Let's look at Lindsey Olin Graham, who was born July 9, 1955, and is an American lawyer and politician, serving as the senior United States Senator from South Carolina since 2003. This is what Mr. Graham had to say about Snowden. Quote, I hope we follow Mr. Snowden to the ends of the earth to bring him to justice. So we look back at Job 37:3 and his lightning onto the ends of the earth. So his lightning is everywhere on the earth. That's another way of looking at it. Because we look at Mr. Graham's quote about Mr. Snowden, it's the same thing. It's following him everywhere on the earth. That's what it means. It's a figure of speech. It's not scientific at all, but we know what it means because we use it in our daily language. Something else we often say the sun rises in the east, which is like saying the sun is moving, but is this scientific? What the interesting thing about this is, and many examples like it, is that it is observationally correct. What we see, it looks like the sun rises in the east. But does it really? Is the sun moving and the earth staying still? Or is the earth moving around the sun? We should be saying that the earth is rotating. That's what we should be saying. When we're critical about passages like this, one of the interesting things about people that criticize that the Bible is not scientific is they usually don't bring up this passage. Job 26:7. He stretcheth out the north over the empty space, and hangeth the earth upon nothing. Is this scientific? Is the earth really hung upon nothing? Observationally, the earth does hang upon nothing. It really doesn't hang upon nothing. But observationally, to look at it, to perceive it, it hangs upon nothing. We often call this the blood moon. Does it mean it's made out of blood? Is the moon made of blood? No, again, this is observationally. Anything that's observation, anything that can be perceived or seen, when described, is correct. We often criticize others, and we're often critical of the Bible when it's not being scientific. But the Bible is not scientific at all. It's historical, if anything. So the argument that the Bible is not scientific, when they bring up arguments such as these, goes away. They don't have anything to stand on when they themselves use phrases like they criticize in the Bible.